I then try and question, what does a revolution look like? What does a revolution smell like? Do we know that? Because I think if you know what those things look and feel like, you wouldn't want to go near them. And why do we want a revolution? I had a professional young person say to me that they'd like to burn it all down so we could restart. And I said, building out of the ashes isn't cool, man. Fix what you got. We've got a boat. Let's look after that boat. I love the analogy of a boat because I think a boat is a vehicle and it takes us from here to there. And it can be a tool in that journey. You can fish off it. You can move stuff from here to there, whatever the case may be. But it's an important factor. But, initially in my life, I was taught to believe it's all about the people, right? The people you choose in your boat. But COVID taught me a very real lesson in that first we must save the boat. First, we need that boat. We don't know what the other side looks like. We're on the sea and it's tumultuous, horrific storm that's caught us unaware. The whole crew with us and we're going. And we're doing what we can. Everyone's on the oars. They're trying to get through it. But fear stops them from shouting out that we're in trouble, that the boat's taking on water, all these good things. They're in the boat, and my job as the skipper of that boat is to save all of them, right? To make sure we save as many people as possible. But in doing, in looking at it like that, I realized that if we don't have a boat, we get all the people through somehow. We don't have a boat on that shore. We can't come back. We can't get back in the sea. And from a business perspective, remember, it's a business that had all these people in it, that you need to get across. You need to get through this very terrible thing that no one could give us insight on.
Yeah.
And, you've got your president saying, don't retrench anyone, keep them on. But no one's going, well, this is what we can do. There's some relief, I suppose. But again, difficult to get at, difficult to understand. I saw a lot of people just liquidate, switch their, sink their boats.
Yeah.
Save themselves. I think a lot of them are back in business, But I think saving the boat, and that boat analogy comes across in a lot of things. I think with the point that I make about the boat is that we need our people, but we need the boat. And if our country's the boat, we need our people to man it and help carry it. We can't do it if we're not working together, if we're not finding each other.
Could we argue that in what you're saying, the boat is the economy?
You can move that boat across several things: economy, culture, communities. But yeah, economy. I need people to help carry the boat. I can't carry the boat alone. In fact, my boat needs certain people in it. I've got to, I suppose, man that boat in a way that is suitable to the regulation that the government's put in place, right? I can't just choose a crew and then go and, arrive or go to sea. I need to, before I can go out the harbour, I've got to test that the people in that boat suit what the regulation defines. Otherwise, I can't take the boat out, right?
So a lot of politicians,
whether it's economy or not, I think you can use the analogy.